Raiders one up. And we are underway here as Mount Gambier control it to the right of your screen. And this comes through to set to Hansey, his burden. He's looking around. He gives it off to Simmons. Now back to Daly. In turn there to Sutton. Then all the way to Simmons, and they get the opening salvo in the start of the first quarter.
How nice is it to hit that first shot, Nash? It just makes you feel good about yourself.
It is, and the coach, Richard Hill, would be very happy with that, getting a basket in the paint early. Sometimes the risk is players will come out and start spraying from the three, but an early bucket inside is a big plus.
Weeks to right for three, just off, and the rebound there by Lee. He comes up the floor with Burden. Burden decided to turn down the three, goes inside to Lee, and that was a good option. Just missed. White with the rebound, and Masunda is off and running. Chargers looking to score here. Southwell for three. Yes! Shane Southwell gets Hobart underway with their scoring. And here's White. Good ball movement here by the Chargers. Right, nice move with the up and under, makes it. Hobart up by 3, 5-2.
And again, as you mentioned, Ronnie, great ball movement from the Chargers. And here we go, Jared Weeks.
Weeks to go upstairs. Oh my! Jared Weeks with a highlight for the Siebel top 10 plays of the week right there.
You don't realise how tall Jared Weeks is, do you, when you're this far away? But to be able to do that, unreal.
It's phenomenal. And to be able to get up with two hands, he's an amazing athlete, isn't he?
Absolutely. Simmons with the response with a nice little turnaround layup.
Real experience and a fantastic leader here in the Siebel.
Has been in with the 36ers squad, of course, and is a development player there. Right, goes all the way. Pump fakes over Jamieson, but that missed. Simmons with the rebound. And now Gambier look for another score here and see if they can retake the lead. So Manchin back to Daly, then in turn to Jamieson, goes one way and the other with the turnaround J. That misses. Good rebound there by heads up play there. Hobart to get the ball back.
Such an athletic player, Jared Weeks. We spoke about it earlier, but just so quick. It's amazing to watch him run up and down this court.
It is, and for a guy with his explosiveness, he can go coast to coast in 3 or 4 quick hard dribbles, and just so explosive, and nothing better than seeing him getting out in the break.
Right for 3, just off. Jameson and White contesting for the rebound. Good hustle there by Masunda, but as he goes up into the fans, and Gambier to get it back.
Which they were the East Conference champions last year, I think it was, and it comes back to the importance of this game, trying to get the W, have that week off, and then you're playing for a title in front of your home fans.
How important is a week off at this time of the year just to freshen up the legs, as we see? Another basket to the Pioneers.
It is, and I'm sure there's going to be guys with niggly injuries right across the league. The only risk with it, a lot of coaches talk about it and players talk about it, sometimes you can lose some momentum, especially if you get a team, they've got to win 2 games to get to that point. So there can be an advantage in keeping the momentum going, keeping the roll going, but I'd still take it any day.
So, ball gets swinged around by Mount Gambier, ends up back with Daly. We're tied at 29, by the way, as well, too. And
the ball goes out of play, hasn't it? We're tied back up at 29 points.
Right. Now in turn to Radcliffe, inside to Southwell, who now gets it at the 45 and goes one-on-one here with Simmons. Turnaround Jay, just off. Good rebound by Lee.
Spoke about BJ Radcliffe. Nashi, how important would Wayne Radcliffe have been tonight? He'd been handy to be out there, wouldn't he?
He'd be very handy. Really unfortunate shoulder injury, which he aggravated again trying to come back. But he would have been a great plus for this team this year. Probably giving them that bit of an X factor as we see Eric Bird knock him down 2.
And the margin's out to 5 now, so Hobart needs to respond here.
At what stage do you panic, Nashi, with the margin? What's too much to get out to a lead by?
Oh, look, it does depend game by game, but it's probably the way this game's trending at the moment, where we had a 4-point lead only a couple of minutes ago. Tough basket there by Zach White.
And replaced by Fraser Garrick.
Yep, this is where Fraser's just got to play solid. Don't give away a cheap foul, get home. Rim protection there, and Terry here, don't reach, just contain. Keep your man between.
So Simmons with it. 1 second to go. Daly needs to put it up and does. And not sure if that will count or not, but halftime here, folks, as it's Mount Gambier up by 7. Burden, good rebound by Shane Southwell.
So tick over 3 minutes left in this third period as we see Tom Wright drive to the basket. Nicely done, Tom Wright.
Great drive.
And that is, it's a good, hard, really assertive drive there by Tom, and great finish over a couple of tall hands.
Imagine. Jameson. Now Burden. They're looking inside. That's for sure. And now fouls on Southwell. On the floor.
Well, that's his, what's that?
Gives it to Hargrave. As the youngsters try to do something. Hargrave for three. That was a brick.
Yeah, there's 1 second on the shot clock there. He had to get that one up.
Had no other choice but to shoot. So ball in turn with Madgen as we get the ball down back to Simmons. He looks cross court, goes to Sutton, who nearly coughed it up, but recovered. Shot clock at 7. Need to get busy here, Jamison, and that is an offensive foul.
This zone now as well, and that gave Hobart a lot of trouble, which really started their problems in the second quarter, just stagnating the offense.
Yule for three, just long. Daly with the rebound. He's off and running. He's looking at his options. He's got Burden. He uses it. Sutton.
And again, you can see Mount Gambier, they're using the shot clock here. Good ball movement, hard seal there.
And just coughed it up and laps here as Weeks will go upstairs with the reverse. Now, does that count? No, it went in and out, so no score.
That was phenomenal.
Well,
that was unbelievable. That's probably the best missed basket I've ever seen.
And we got the replay there. And yeah, it just went popped out.
Now, you being a former referee, Ronnie, does that count?
It doesn't, because it needs to go all the way through. So it only went half through and then just pumped back out. So that is no score. So good call by the official.
As I said, that is the best missed shot I've ever seen. Yeah. That is unbelievable.
Yeah. So marching to 14 is Weeks. Southwell for a three. Yes.
I think what we're seeing right now is the way this Chargers team needs to play and absolutely can play. So 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, 3 points. 11 points, 3 minutes to go. Definitely game on, Nash.
It is.
Do the players sense something here? There's still some belief in this team.
And all of a sudden, the vibe in this place has changed as well, hasn't it? It was so flat for so long.
Lee with it. Goes all the way. Rejected by Southwell.
Went to the rim.
Radcliffe slows it up. Southwell with it now. The man of the moment. Goes for back-to-back triples. Just off. Burden with the rebound. And some pressure there.
Up to 15 points now, Southwell too. He's really lifted.
Burden will split through two. Oh, nice pass. Oh, well, it's going to be a nice pass. Yule was there to pick it off, though. Yule with the floater, just short. And rebound to Wright for three. Yes! And the margin is back within 8 here, fellas. 61-69. And Mount Gambier looked a little bit rattled. And fouls on Southwell.
Well, that's interesting. That takes him to 4 fouls now, boys. So that is costly from Shane Southwell.
Hobart came out playing at a good pace, but then almost went to sleep for a couple of quarters, which was really the telling factor in this game.
And full time here in Hobart, it is Mount Gambier 79, Hobart 65, and Mount Gambier get the rights to host the Southern Conference Final in 2 weeks' time at their place in Mount Gambier. So congrats to Mount Gambier. They played very, very well and disrupted Hobart throughout the offense. And for Hobart, a good last little patch there, but again, as we said during the commentary, too little, too late. And we've got Brent Costelloe down on court, and he's going to have a word with, that is Desmond Simmons.
Down here with Desmond Simmons, boys, mate, congratulations. A wonderful win on the road away from home, and you've booked yourself a final at home in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it was great, man. We knew it was going to be a tough environment to come in and play. We knew it was going to be ready. We fought it out. They played a hard game. They played very good, but we came in determined on the mission.
What's it like coming to a venue like Hobart and playing here? It's pretty intimidating.
I don't know if intimidating is the word. I know it's a very intense atmosphere, hostile crowd, but I think we thrive in that. I think we kind of environments. So,
Congratulations, mate. All the best for the final in 2 weeks. Back to you, boys.